I'm making the popular California burrito and I'm going to pair it with a wine. What's up everybody, Chef Glenn B and I'm back in the kitchen, and today I'm working on a California burrito. If you've been to California, you know how much of a big deal California burritos are. If you're coming to California, especially Southern California, go to one of the many taco shops, get you a California burrito. In the meanwhile, you can make your own. So I've got all of these fantastic ingredients here. Let's get right into it. So a California burrito consists of a number of things. First of all, and first and foremost, it consists of the meat, the carne asada. So I've got skirt steak here. I'm going to get this skirt steak into a marinade. I want to let this marinate for about 4 hours. I've got a Ziploc bag, and I'm going to start with some soy sauce. Got some garlic, jalapeno, cilantro, cumin, and I got some chili powder. Get that combined really well. I'm gonna put my skirt steak right into the Ziploc bag. So to my carne asada bag, I've got some oranges and limes here. I'm gonna get the juice from both of them. So I'm gonna get the juice in the bag as well. Close it up. Get everything combined. This is gonna go in the refrigerator for 4 hours. If you're in a pinch, you can put this together and you could grill it an hour after you start marinating it, but I recommend 4 hours. All right, so I got the ingredients here for my Pico de Gallo, for the guacamole, and I've got my potatoes here for my French fries. I'm gonna go ahead and get the potatoes out of the water and get them dried. I've got my fryer over here to the side heating up, and we're gonna get the French fries fried up once I get all of this stuff taken care of. So I'm gonna roll my towel with the potatoes in it. Just gonna roll it up and set this to the side while I put everything else together. For my Pico de Gallo, I got my tomatoes here. I'm gonna add my onions to the tomatoes, cilantro, jalapeno. I need to get the juice from this lime. Add my lime. I'm gonna add some salt. And I'm gonna mix it up. Good flavor. So I'm gonna cover this pico, stick it in the refrigerator, and move on to the guacamole. For my guacamole, I'm gonna go ahead and get my avocados halved. Pop the seeds out. Just scoop the avocado right out of the skin. I'm gonna take a fork and mash my avocado. So I've got a lime here. My juicer's getting a lot of work today. I'm gonna juice this lime. So lime juice in, mix that, add my onions, cilantro, jalapeno, and some salt. That's perfect. Nothing else needed. So as I mentioned, the lime juice is going to help keep this from browning. But what I can also do to protect it from the air, because air is also going to be an enemy of this, in addition to the lid that I have that's going on it, I'm going to put this right on top of the guacamole. I'm going to press it down. Right against the guacamole. No air exposure. And then I'm gonna cover it up. This goes into the refrigerator. I'm gonna fry my French fries. I've got my French fries nice and dry. I've got my oil set to 325 degrees. I'm gonna fry these French fries twice. If you've seen any of my videos where I've done French fries, like the Greek fries or fries that I did with a burger, you know that I fry my fries twice. So first fry, 325 degrees. We're not gonna fry them completely. We just wanna par cook them, get some of the moisture out of them so that when we go to fry them a second time, they crisp up really nicely. So it usually takes anywhere from 4 to 5 minutes or so to get a par cook on these French fries. Let me show you what I got here. So as you can see, they're not browning yet, but they're taking on a little bit of color, and they're taking on a little bit of a feel as well. But they're still pretty flimsy. So I'm gonna sit these in the refrigerator and allow these to chill while the meat's marinating. I'm pairing my California Burrito with the 2016 BV Tapestry. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon dominant blend. Let's get some in the glass. Wow, really vibrant. It's purple. I mean, it really is. It's like a grape juice purple. Oh, wow. Wow. That smells fantastic. Let me give you a little history with me and BV. I don't drink a lot of BV wine. I haven't had BV since I visited BV, and I tasted, it might have been, I can't remember what it was that I tasted, but the wine was 25, 26 years old, and I mistook it for a wine that was a year or two old. They hold up that well. And this, the nose is just so inviting. First of all, I don't smell any alcohol. There's no alcohol burn on the nose. I'm getting a little vanilla. Oh, just vibrant fruit. It's, you know, there's nothing, it's like grapes, you know? I mean, it's like really luscious grape juice is what it's smelling like. I mean, I could tell you all of this other stuff about, but I can't tell you all this other stuff about these secondary, these other things that these other scents and these smells and these sensations that you get from the wine. This is like grape juice on grape juice. I mean, literally, it's just fantastic on the nose. I'm eager to taste it. First of all, really luscious mouthfeel, medium plus on the palate. So it's dusty. It's the tannins are prevalent. And I'm getting a pucker, getting a nice puckering. Really long finish. Again, luscious fruit. Just grapes. Like I said, I can't tell you anything secondarily that I'm getting on this. This is just grapes. This is just really good grape wine, basically. A little bit of a peppery finish, little pepper bite on the finish, long finish. That's pretty good. I tell you, I'm enjoying this bottle just like I remember enjoying that glass of wine that I had at BV, that 26-year-old glass of wine. And so I'm recalling the wine that I had at BV was the Georges de Latour, and it was at least 25, 26 years old. And I mean, it held up so well. It was so enjoyable. I'm enjoying this equally as much. So I'm gonna get my meat ready to cook. Now I'm cooking this in a grill pan. Obviously, if you cook this outside on the grill, it's gonna take the flavor levels through the roof. I mean, it's gonna be so much better on the grill outside. I'm going to take this meat out of the marinade. The way that I'm gonna cut this meat when it's done is I'm gonna cut it this way, which is against the grain, okay? But what I wanna do is I wanna make it manageable. So I'm gonna cut them into little sections so that they can fit into my grill pan. I'm gonna cut it like this, but I'm still gonna have to cut it down, break it down a little bit more once I get the slices sliced up. I'm gonna cut it down into sections, grill the sections, and then I'll slice it this way, but I'll chop it again, all right? So, I think that'll do it. I'm gonna spray a little pan spray in my pan and into the pan with my skirt steak. If you're enjoying the video, please hit that subscribe button. All right, I'm ready to dig into my burrito. That's a good burrito. Wow. Everything is good in it. And you can taste all of the work that went into each individual component of the burrito. The meat, tender and marinated and succulent and juicy. The guacamole and the pico are fresh. Man. And the fries are crispy and fresh. Let's see if it likes this wine. Oh yeah. That's delicious. That is fantastic. One more time, I gotta double check. That is a perfect pairing. I'm Chef Glenn B, and as always, eat well.